we are back after 2.5 years of just stepping away and just pursuing some different things, but we're here now.
And there's going to be a few changes coming, not major, but we're obviously still going to be opening and collecting Pokemon cards, but we're also adding some things that we enjoy, being sports. We're going to be trying to open more sports cards and go to the sports entertainment aspect as well and open some WWE, because that's also something we enjoy. And if y'all are interested, maybe do some WWE PLE reviews, some Raw and SmackDown reviews, some NXT reviews, if y'all would be interested in that.
And also, we're just gonna throw in just product openings. Hopefully soon I'll get a Switch 2. We can do a review over that. And also we do some vinyl collecting, and we have just a bunch of big ideas and getting back into this. But first thing right now is just kind of
Update
showing
on our binders.
where we're at. So this first one, I like this card. I got some Paldea chest while we were away with Grand Adventure boxes, and thought that was a neat card. We used to have a bunch of those, like just random jumbo cards in collection boxes. Like we had the Thunderous Landorus and Tornadus legendary card, and the legendary Beast Raikou Entei Suicune. But yeah, anyways, so my story coming back into this is just I kind of got out of the collecting for a while, and so some of this binder right here is going to be pretty empty, but I have some big additions coming soon, some big plans that I'm working on right now. But yeah, a while back I made a big sale for a bunch of my higher end stuff, so there's going to be some spots missing, but let's just take a look through. This first page is just promos I thought were cool, and I think I'm going to start just doing a Dipplin collection pretty soon. Dipplin, Hydrapple, Applin. But yeah, I also like Ogerpon, as you see right there. Then another page right here, just some promos, some Astral Radiant Stamp, Typhlosion, Paldea, Tinkaton. Yeah. Some EXs right here. But the thing about the Annihilate box is that we just go around stores, just wherever, just every day looking for product to find off the shelves. And I found that Annihilate box just laying around some Sonic figures and product. And I also found a cool box that we'll get into in a minute. But that box was the very last thing just laying on the shelves, and had a really nice experience with that. But yeah,
Kind of good and very wild find, especially how the way the market's been recently, with everything becoming more and more scarce and hard to find. So many scalpers.
let's go through the V's just real quick. I'm sure y'all don't want to see all those. Here we go, some tag teams.
And obviously, I'm a big Evolution fan, and it kind of bummed me out when I haven't been able to find that much Prismatic, especially since release. But I was lucky enough to have one of my family members give me a binder collection, and I also bought myself a surprise box from our local game store, and didn't pull much, but it was good just being able to open a little bit of Prismatic.
So me, right now, I don't really have, like, all these pages are kind of just filler pages. I was really big into tag teams and megas and the EXs from XY, and also tag team GXs from Sun and Moon. But some of my sales, I had a bunch of higher ends of these. One example is the Altar of Rowland and Alolan Executor. That XY Premium Trainers box, I had all the cards for that. I sold most of that set. But here's Celebrations. Kind of just a Pikachu page, and then you got the promos. Zacian. I like that Zacian up there, and then Shinies are down here.
Kind of crazy how we started collecting in around a little bit towards the end of the XY era being
Shining Celebi.
Evolutions, which really got us into it. And just going into the future, we never thought Pokemon would end up being this scarce and so hard to find. And us being kids, of course, at the time, around 2016 from the end of the XY era,
Here's where
mid Sun and Moon era, we opened a bunch of stuff. And looking back on it, it's just, we're very grateful and blessed to have our family members and everyone who were able to purchase Pokemon products for us throughout these years.
Okay, and here starts the empty spaces right here. And this next page right here up top is the Shining Legends Ho-Oh. I didn't get that go because I got the Ultra Premium collection when it released. Got it on New Year's. But this page is going to be some Rainbow Rares. But now we go to Full Arts, which I'm really big into Full Arts. But I'm going to get this whole page full with Full Arts from Sword and Shield. This page is going to be more Scarlet Violet Full Arts and XY Full Arts. And finish that up at this page. I really like that Dachshund right there and the Hydrapple. Okay, this card, or this page, is breaks. And this Volcanion was the very first secret rare I ever pulled out of a Blastoise EX10. But down here is going to start gold cards. This page is going to be all gold cards that I'm going to put an order in soon. I have a wish list that's about $1,500 that I'm slowly purchasing here and there. Here's going to be just gold trainers, and I really like that Versus Seeker. Just found it sitting in a closet. And then here's going to be the trainer gallery from Sword and Shield, which I really liked. Those empty spots are going to be V's and VMAXs. Some more art rares, illustration rares, trainer galleries, whatever you call them now. Really like the Galarian birds, the Altaria, the Latias, the Flapple. And then here's into my favorite part of the binder is the Scarlet Violet art rares. Squirtle, Rapidash are my favorites. And then you got the Turtonator, like that Noctowl promo. The Curlia, Appleton I like, Joltik.
I like the Crustle.
Stupid.
I like the derpy Pokemon.
See, and then these next two pages are going to be just all art rares that I like, or found that I like. But we have that Koraidon down there. My first ever product of Scarlet Violet was the ETB for the base. Arven's Greedent is up there. Next page is some cool pickups that I found, just vintage or older stuff. The Champ first edition from the deck, Mewtwo movie promo, and then that Ninetales is a cool Ninetales, or to me. So, whoa. So it is base set, and how the normal one usually has just all blue around the hollow pattern, but you see that black right there coming through? And that black hollow pattern is the Air Black Flame Ninetales that I was able to pick, or I found. Got a Pop Series 2, Celebi EX Hollow, then Entei promo, Pichu Burger King Platinum card. Don't know how I got that. But I forgot about a few cards I'd ordered a while back that just kind of got a notification from that they're coming in. It's a Neo Typhlosion Hollow, Meganium Unseen Forces Hollow, Cresselia Level X, and I believe a Aggron EX from what I think is, I forgot what set it's coming from, but I have those coming in. But here's the remaining of the XY Premier Trainer box. Didn't really want to let go of some of those, like the Shaman, the Shauna, but just I wasn't really big into the cards anymore and just wanted some quick cash. But here, this page is going to be alt arts, which I have some in mind. I'm thinking the Shadow Rider VMAX and V from Chilling Reign, the Ice Riders, And then I really like the Hisui and Sneasler, so that's going to fill up that page. And then let's see. Next page is that Wo-Chin is what I pulled out of the Annihilate box. I was just laying in Walmart. That Executor I really liked, so I picked it up. This rest of this page is going to be filled up with more alt arts. It's going to be... I have the Miraidon EX alt arts that I want. Dachshund.
Probably should have made it a bigger page for it.
Terapagos. The Ruinous Legendaries to go with Wo-Chin. All the Ogre Pawns. Oh, and then that older page, I want that shiny Lotad reverse. This is what one card I've been wanting just to have.
We found it a couple of months ago, but someone ended up picking up and we went to go get it back.
So that price point on it really wasn't that good, but Friends in Sinnoh or Friends in Hisui is one of my favorite cards that I have. I really like the trainers, bullet trainers. And here is like my special illustration Briar and then Blacksmith from that premium box. But this page is going to be premium, or not premium, special illustration trainers and some more full arts. Like I want to pick up the Carmine, the Kieran, the Lacey, and then the Iris' Fighting Spirit. Get Steven and Wally from the XY era, Hao and Mallow from Sun and Moon. Yeah, I think I have a lot of big purchases I want to do, like I said, just to fill out this because I've been really getting back into everything. But that's mine for now.
Going back to the sports cards, I feel like the only thing we would mainly open for sports is mainly basketball, NBA, and I guess me, the WNBA, and here and there some WWE if y'all wouldn't mind that. But we could actually, I'm going to put my binder right here, but I'm going to show some of my sealed product I've picked up recently. Hold on, let me go get it real quick. And you can show that.
The greatest of all time, the never seen 17, undisputed last real champion. And the final boss, I want your soul, Cody Rhodes.
And I'm usually not a huge fan of being a sealed collector, but over the past couple years, I'm like having a special set sealed here and there, or just sets that I really love aren't going to hurt. So here are some things that I have in my sealed collection, starting with this very nice Fates Collide pack back from, I think 2016. And then we have this Cosmic Eclipse pack, which I was a huge fan of the tag team cards, starting in Team Up. Sadly got rid of them after the Sun and Moon era. I think my personal favorite set that involved tag teams was Unified Minds because of the Espeon and Umbreon cards that they had in there. And while we were away, I managed to get my hands on this 151 Alakazam box, which there's quite a bit of a story on that one. We were out Christmas shopping, and we went to the Pokemon section. There was nothing, obviously. But I go to the puzzles, and I see 2 Alakazam boxes just laying down, so I picked one of them up and picked the other one up to open. And I pulled the Blastoise SAR, which was pretty good. And then here is... lucky enough to have one of my family members get this for me on release day. And I don't think I'm ever going to be opening this up anytime soon. And also, can you believe it's only 1 year into the 30th anniversary? It seems like Celebrations, the 20th anniversary release, not even 2 years ago it seems like, but here we are. But anyway, speaking on that, here's the Celebrations Pikachu V Union I got.
Okay, here's this. This is WWE Slap Band. So when they first came out, I thought they were going to be like a product that was here to stay. So I got one, and then after I got this one, I was like, I want to get the rest of them. So we've been going back ever since they released.
Never seen them again.
Nothing's been there. Because one time we went to Walmart, and people were opening the slap bands and taking the belts out of them in the aisle and just leaving the bags. And at one point, they were on clearance, and they were selling just the bags for $1.50.
Anyway, so as you can tell by my binder, I'm a huge Evolution fan, and let's see. I also have this. I opened a surprise box a couple weeks ago and got this as my promo. So.
Oh, and also, like,
go and take a look at
this is just for us to enjoy, just sharing our openings and our findings with everybody. We're not here to hoard or scalp or just like.
We're here to have fun.
We're not here to show people, oh, we can buy this and other people can't get this or afford it. No, we're here to just have fun and open what we have and just share everything.
And unlike my brother, I don't really like letting go of my cards because they have a bunch of sentimental value to me. And I guess as we can just go through here, as you can tell, my favorite evolution is Espeon. And I really like this alternate art promo I have from one of the collection boxes that also included Umbreon and Darkrai GX, which is going to be right here in the middle on the next page. As you can tell, I enjoy my evolutions, and while we were away for about last summer, since Evolving Skies is getting really, really expensive, I decided to go to the Korean version of Evolving Skies, which is Eevee Heroes, and managed to pull this alternate art Sylveon. And here's that tag team from Unbroken Bonds. Here's a Leafeon GX Rainbow Rare that I pulled from Ultra Prism on my birthday in 2017. Here's about two Korean Eevee Heroes boxes, and this is my second secret rare I pulled, which was the Leafeon VMAX Rainbow. So these pages are just going to be my... Oh, and then Christmas, I got Terrestrial Festival booster box, and I got the Glaceon SIR. Then here's my full art Eevee from the other promos with the tag teams. Here's some other evolutions. And here's some SARs and alt arts that I've... This Milotic I pulled on Christmas from a Surging Sparks booster box. I opened up a 151 UPC 2 years ago almost now. So that's where that Mew came from. This Mewtwo and Mew promo, who knows, it was 2019, and I was trying to save up money just so I could buy this tin. And I did not know that this promo would be like $220, but now it is, but I'm never going to sell it. Here's this Tyranitar and Mega Sableye tag team that I pulled from a Unified Minds booster box in 2019. Here's some promos. I pulled that Sandaconda in a video a while ago. The Celebi I pulled 3 summers ago now. And here's some just art rares and other stuff.
Going back to that Fusion Strike Celebi.
Let's just put it right here.
That's
better. There we go.
I found the wildest find I've ever seen in our little town. Going around, like, usually the places we go to never have higher end singles or nothing. And today we stopped by and they had a Gengar VMAX alt art. And they had the price at $500. I looked it over, great condition. Didn't look like anything was wrong with it.
There's a shiny Charizard right there.
Yeah, that was a crazy find today.
Oh, I think Umbreon's gonna fall. That's okay.
They also had some other alt arts like Aerodactyl V. They had Leafeon V. They had a Carmine special illustration, Miriam, Charizard V alternate art. Just crazy finds today that I would have got, but I think that would have been a poor financial decision on my end.
I was the one that kind of told him not to get it, as we still, focus on, of course, getting product for y'all and being able to open it here on the channel for y'all. And so,
as we also still balancing, trying to just
have
go
fun
through our daily lives and not overspending and
just a bunch of V's and EXs.
Yes, I think that's what got me in trouble at the getting into Pokemon, and as I got older was just overspending, just buying into all the hype and just overspending.
I have a second binder that is full of GXs and some promos, but I forgot it and I don't really want to go back and get it. So, but yeah, that's kind of where we've been the past couple years actually, is just taking time off just to focus on our personal lives and hopefully getting back into it after the market craze kind of goes down, but it doesn't look like it's slowing down anytime soon.
Found this seal too for some reason. I don't know why we had this seal.
It's a Burning Shadows theme deck. But anyway, we just kind of did this to get a little update on where we've been and to show y'all our collections. And again, we're not trying to brag or anything about it, but just trying to show what we've picked up recently since we've been gone. Oh, yeah, he can go for that. I don't care. Oh, I guess not.
Me too.
No, that's fine. I guess so. But there will be an opening here in the next couple minutes, so stay tuned for another video that we're going to be posting shortly after this. So I hope you enjoy it. It should be fun. A little bit throwback to the Sword of Shield era, which definitely is one of my favorite eras, even though I've only been alive for like, I think since the Diamond and Pearl era, maybe even before that. And I know that we said about sports and stuff like that, but I'm really not that big into collecting NBA cards as much as my brother is. But here's the free throw merchant himself who just lost Game 3 of the finals to Hallie of the Pacers.
I have like the biggest LeBron collection. I have like 20 something LeBron cards just sitting on my desk right now. Then I have another full box, but I'm going to get some things out that I think are cool to me and just show y'all my sports side.
I'll show y'all one card that I really like.
One card I have, I'm not going to say his name, but
Actually, two.
I opened the box at the wrong time, and now he's on the ban list, but could have made me a ton of money back in the day.
Okay, I'm going to go in and show you. Oh, that is very bright. But see if I can get it to focus. There we go. A Randy Orton autographed card from,
Okay,
I have no idea when. And
I'm
then
not gonna go through every one of my LeBrons that I have.
here's this Kyrie Irving,
Put y'all to sleep. But where the heck did my other cards go?
numbered to 49, I believe. It's number 41 out of 49. But going back to WWE, Monday Night Raw was kind of a bit of a shocker, as I was not expecting Jay to lose his world title that soon to Gunther. But I really didn't like Jay's run, so I'm hoping Gunther can have another good run with it. And who knows, maybe we get Sami Zayn, which he's one of my favorites right now, along with Drew McIntyre and Austin Theory and Julia. So let's see how that goes.
I'm always for Gunther, so a Gunther win makes me happy. Premium stock, got Mitchell Robinson.
Sorry for the glare and the lighting, but
75.
I didn't know if the sports cards were going to do that.
Jaden Ivey Red Disco out of 149. Jalen Duren Red Disco Rising Stars 149. This Kobe tribute card. Don't want these. Let's see. Couple rookies. This was the wrong stack. Anyways, got DeMar DeRozan jersey match gold. 10 out of 10, if you can see that right there. And then I got Paulo Banchero Rising Stars Disco Blue out of the 99, 30.99.
You want to tell them what happened when we played 2K a while ago and I was a Spurs and you were the Thunder?
Shea rookie. Oh yeah. I won 199 to 95 playing 2K with OKC.
After I only scored 4 points in the first 5 minutes, and after that I just kind of gave up and just put my bench players in the whole time, and it was not a good game.
Here's one, Tyrese Halliburton rookie patch from Crown Royal.
Also, going back to the just trading cards in general, would y'all like seeing more pocket footage and maybe me and him going to tournaments and using playing the actual game with our decks that we have, and just seeing us play against each other and have some sort of prize or wager for it?
Just give us ideas.
Just give us some ideas in the comments, and also thinking about doing mystery boxes for each other and just buying each other some products and doing some challenges here and there for wagers and prizes and stuff. So
pretty soon we're gonna be taking a big trip, and so we're gonna have a budget challenge planned. I believe for mystery boxes, creating mystery boxes for each other, and then also I'm probably gonna go find some PC product to rip and some higher end singles to just take back here and show y'all what we got from our trip. And then later on we have a couple more things planned, but right now we just wanted to get back telling y'all that we're just back. Make
So-
content.
This video is probably already ran 25 minutes long now, so we don't want to keep us. But anyway, we'll see y'all in the next video. So until then, just
Bye bye. Get out of here.